Hello everyone and welcome to my video. My name's Teshe and today I have one special guest. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, I am Cameron, aka Toy Adventures. Thank you for having me on, Teshe.
No problem. Oh, I haven't warned you about my username, did I?
No.
Yeah, you're used by calling me Jurassic_World 2021. Yeah, so today we wanted to talk about the Mattel toy franchise, don't we?
Yes we do.
So, in all honesty, I think that Mattel is a good franchise for the Jurassic World franchise.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, there's no doubt. See, you're even talking over me.
I know, because I just want to say one thing. I don't mean to interrupt you, my bad.
No problem. Don't worry about
it. Before I say anything negative, I am extremely grateful for what Mattel has done. They have done better than I think even Mattel did. Kenner, my bad. The expansive dinosaur library we have, all the classic stuff they've brought to us, they've done a wonderful job. So I'm not hating on them. I am just critiquing them so I can see this toy line that I beloved so much be even better than it is.
Yeah, so
that's all I want to say.
Basically, I'm on the same page as you. I'm saying like Mattel has done a great job, honestly, on the Jurassic Park franchise. But there are some bits where they can improve on, and that's what we want to talk about, don't we?
Yeah. So, if you're not like a huge dinosaur fan, there's not much, Jurassic Park other than just the dinosaurs. That's the biggest issue.
Yeah, that's the biggest issue, I'd say as well. But like the toy models for the Mattel toys, they look amazing. In all honesty, their accuracy, it's so crazy. Don't you think so?
Yeah, and they've been getting better. If you look at the dinosaurs they released when they first started to when the ones we're releasing now, you'll notice a significant increase in sculpting quality.
Yeah, the sculpting is crazy because when they first released them, I remember they didn't have like scale models or textures on them, but then as time went on, it got better and better, and then you can see the details on their skins and everything.
And taking a look, giving an example, comparing our newest Rex to the Extreme Chompin', just look at their bodies. I mean, the old Rex had good detail. I don't want to insult it. It was good, but then you take a look at the new one, and it's just there's no comparison. It's just they so much more going on.
Yeah, and like the painting as well, they look amazing. In all honesty, for most of the toys they did.
I'm loving the paint schemes. You can take a look at most of these new paint schemes that are coming out, and you can see clear inspirations from somewhere else in the Jurassic Park franchise.
Oh yeah,
and I love that. Yeah. There's so many callbacks.
And also, like the paintings, to be honest, most of them don't look that bad. They look great. Like, for example, let's take the T-Rex line, right? So the first T-Rex toy we had, it had like a brownish orangish color, if you remember well.
Yeah.
And then we have like different types of colors, such as the Bull T-Rex, which now is green and has some black dots on it, to the Extreme Chompin' T-Rex, like you mentioned earlier, from the Primal Attack, having a grayish brownish color, which some of them have a movie reference, some of them don't have any movie reference. They just painted them, but they look amazing. And that's what really makes me love Mattel even more.
I know. I wish they would have expanded more on the Bull T-Rex, though, because it feels like we have so many Rexies.
Yeah.
And, we all love Rexy. We all love her, but we all love the Buck, too, and we all love the Doe. And we all love the Junior, too.
Basically, so I feel like every T-Rex.
Yeah, I feel like they should get a little more attention, too. Not just Rexy. I mean, we've gotten a lot of good Rexies. And Rexy and the Doe can be interchangeable, really. You can use a Rexy as a female, but it's nicer to get a designated action figure.
I see. So, like a different type of model? Is that what you mean?
No, more like a more differentiated paint style, maybe, because maybe it could have like the stripes on the nose, like the Doe has, that are more prominent than Rexy has.
Yeah.
Just like subtle hints. It's not going to be as blunt as the Bull, where it's green, so it's the male. There's going to be like more subtle details.
Yeah. So because I was thinking about some of the toys they made, and as I mentioned earlier, like as you mentioned, I should say, you said like some of the toys feel kind of repetitive, like the T-Rex one. And my thought was, if they kind of modified a bit the model, to be honest, because we look at the same T-Rex just with different paintings, you know? It would be nice to see like a variation of not color painting, but models, you know? Like a bulkier nose, a bulkier body, or something like that to distinguish the T-Rexes.
Well, the problem is they're all basing this off of Rexy, so they're all gonna look like Rexy.
Yeah.
Even the Bull T-Rex was just a repaint. They didn't reshape the head to look like the 1997 animatronic. So I'm all for a Rexy or a T-Rex that has, you know, a more animatronic looking head.
Oh, an animatronic head. That would be interesting.
Yeah, because all of these ones seem to be all the CGI model, where it's more slim and, you know,
it looks more like the
looking.
CGI from Jurassic World compared to the Jurassic Park one.
For sure, and that's what a lot of the complaints have been. But this new Epic Roaring T-Rex, I feel like, rights a lot of the wrongs the original Thrash and Throw and Epic Chompin' committed.
That is really interesting hearing your perspective on this. That is.
Yeah, thank you.
And also, I feel like we had a better company. Mattel was so much better from what we had from Hasbro, in all honesty. I don't care trashing about Hasbro in this video, but they were really... I was really deceived, honestly. Good thing I didn't buy any Hasbro toys.
I'm torn on that because, yes, Hasbro's Jurassic World line was just a dumpster fire at best. But before that in 2013, they released two of what could be considered some of the best Jurassic Park dinosaurs to date. The Allosaurus and the Pachyrhinosaurus are unmatched in their articulation, their sculpt, not really the paint. The paint's kind of, you know, but the articulation, they're like G.I. Joe style dinosaurs to where they have the articulation that you can pose them and stuff.
A quick question. Is it the Allosaurus that has a green color on the top of its crest and it has like an orangey bluish color? Was that the Allosaurus?
No. It's the one that has like the blue body.
Blue body and orange crests and back. Okay, yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. And what a lot of people don't know is they actually had a Carnotaurus sculpted, Stegosaurus, and I believe they had another one. I can't remember which one, but they had like in that same articulated, super detailed style, but they got canceled. They had a Snagger Humvee. The Humvee from the Lost World was going to be released in the G.I. Joe scale, but it got canceled. Hasbro had perfect ideas planned, but they got canceled. And then we got the dumpster fire that was Jurassic World.
But to be honest, the 2001 Hasbro toys were actually pretty good in my opinion. Those were the first set of toys that I got when I was a kid. Like, and they were amazing. I'm not gonna lie about those.
Yeah, the problem I have with the Jurassic Park 3 toy line that I don't have with the other ones is it doesn't have a really set scale. Like you have the Rheacotox, and then you have the big Spinosaurus, and then you have this kind of smaller T-Rex. It's like kind of all over the place.
Yeah, it's all over the place. Yeah, that's true. Maybe I'm a little bit biased because those were my first Jurassic Park toys, and I grew up with those, compared to the Kenner toys, for example, from 93 or 97.
See, the funny part is, my first ever Jurassic Park toy was the Rheacotox T-Rex, the small one, and I still have it. Yeah, back in 2006 or 5, I got that off eBay.
Yeah.
And that started my love for this whole franchise. So I owe it to Hasbro for my love in JP Toys.
No, Hasbro, if you're listening, you know who to give hugs and cuddles.
No, Hasbro's a fallen titan now. They're not the cool company they used to be. They used to take real risks.
Yeah.
Just look at their Star Wars Legacy line and what that used to be. Where
I don't
you got
know.
a full in-scale AT-AT.
I don't know what happened now with the Star Wars toys as well. Like at Target and everything, like nobody's buying them. Like
Nobody wants them.
Yeah.
Only fans of 5 POA, the old vintage purists, are getting a kick out of these new action figures. Kids don't want them because kids were spoiled back when the Clone Wars toys were coming out.
Yeah, the prequel kids, those are lucky ones.
I'm a prequel kid. I grew up with the Revenge of the Sith toys in stores, and I remember, fanboying every time I saw them.
It's kind of a shame because for Hasbro, everybody was getting hyped for the toys and everything, but then when we got them, we were fake acting as if it was a good toy, Then some people were like talking about, we're like, yeah, it's not that good, to be honest. Because
oh, sorry.
No problem. You can go on.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I was just excited to get something Jurassic Park in stores while I was, just to get anything Jurassic Park in stores, because before that, there's been such a drought of anything JP, because they dropped the license back in 2007. So just to get anything, I think we were just blinded by, there's Jurassic Park toys in stores again.
Yeah.
And then after the honeymoon period wore off, we start to realize that these aren't up to par with the Jurassic Park toys we got in the 90s.
It's really unfortunate what happened, to be honest. It really is.
I know.
Do you know the Gaming Beaver?
Yeah.
Do you still watch him?
Not really anymore. I used to.
But I used to watch him like in 2015 when he was unboxing Jurassic World toys, and I was really hyped about them. And when he unboxed them, I saw like how bad they looked, especially the T-Rex, if you remember.
I used to have it.
The model doesn't look good. Plus, it has on the other side of the body, it has multiple bolts inside of it, and it was really, I don't know, it was really poorly managed, the toys, like most of them.
Yeah.
They don't look similar to the movies. The paint jobs are pretty bad. It's like a lose-lose situation.
Yeah, you can tell. You can just tell with every design from the Hasbro toy line of Jurassic World, they did not care. They didn't care about the franchise. They didn't care about the fans. They had to make toys for this movie, so they, made Happy Meal toys and sold them at premium prices.
Yeah, it was like a quick grab cash thing.
Yeah, they didn't care. You can tell with Mattel, with their, as much as I hate the exclusives, the amount of love they put into that Dennis Nedry figure is so apparent. And you can tell that they're having fun doing this, and we're having fun buying them.
Yes. Thank God for Mattel, because... And it's interesting that Universal Studios also heard the fans complaining about Hasbro and going with Mattel, because if we were complaining and if they still went with Hasbro, I think that most of the toy sales would have gone down, honestly.
Yeah, they would have seriously hurt the movie's ability to stay relevant with kids, because a lot of the time kids like to play with their dinosaurs when they're watching the movies. So, the toy line is just as important as the movie with the Jurassic World line for a lot of people. Not all. I mean, for some people, they could they could care less about the toy line, but that's not us.
Yeah, that's not us.
That is not us.
So, want to talk about the SDCC Nedry toy?
Yeah.
I think the intentions and the motives were, I think they were really pure from Mattel.
Yeah, you can tell they had fun. They had fun with this one. Because this one has so many more bells and whistles than their Hammond, which was just in a fancy box. This one has lights and sounds and whoa.
And the Barbasol can.
Yeah, they had to license a Barbasol. This is some fancy treatment.
Yeah, this is some premium stuff, honestly.
And while I am trying to get one, I will not say I'm gonna avoid this one to say no to the practice. I'm trying to get it too.
I remember talking to you on Instagram, and you were kind of deceived that you knew on the day where the Barbasol can with Dennis Nedry the figurine got sold. You were like, dang it, I knew that it came out today and it sold out. I felt your pain, honestly.
I know. I didn't even know we were getting a 3 3/4 inch scale Nedry until I woke up and saw that the pre-order had sold out. And this was like, whoa, we're getting a Nedry? Whoa, it's sold out? It's like so much to take in.
Yeah. And the good thing is that is it Mattel or Entertainment Earth? They were like, yeah, for the people who bought more than one Dennis Nedry toy.
Yeah, they policed them.
Back one. Yeah. That is really nice of them. That is not they didn't act like very greedy with their money on that one, which made me really happy.
Yeah, they are trying to right some of the wrongs of it. I can tell. I can see that for sure. They're trying to make this fair. It's not going to be easy.
Yeah,
but,
it's not.
That's part of the fun of collecting, is the challenge, I guess.
But it's not fun when other people are buying tons of it and then selling it on eBay for like $90. That's what I saw.
I know. I saw them too. And it's just, that's just people. The people are going to be like that.
Yeah, they're going to be like that. But thank God Entertainment Earth said, nope, not today.
I know. I wonder how many of those people have to take their listings down. I bet you there's been a huge cut in those listings having to go down and refunds having to be issued.
Yeah.
Where these people lose money. These people are losing money.
Yeah, it feels kind of good in a way.
Yeah, justice is being served.
Uh-huh. Jeez. So, yeah, like, Mattel is doing so well. Like, I can't even describe it with my own words. They're, like, overperforming themselves because the first good toys that came out were Kenner toys. And those were, like, those were the bar line. Since they were the beginner toys, you started to put your standards on Jurassic Park toys based on Kenner toys. And Mattel just topped that.
I feel like with Kenner, they had so many interesting ideas, and you can just tell throughout all the toys, because all the toys are different. They each have a different action gimmick. Where with Mattel, it's kind of like you have the sound strikes. They have all their gimmicks, and then you have the attack packs. They are all just like the basic action figures. Yeah. Whereas with Mattel, with Kenner, there's just so many different ideas and action gimmicks they implemented. It's just like back in the 90s. The ideas, the creativity that was in the toy lines back then is really admirable.
Yeah, it's pretty remarkable for their time in the 90s. I would have never expected that to happen.
I know, to get toys of this sculpting quality, the paint is, I like the Kenner paint jobs better than the Mattel ones, to be honest.
Oh, really?
They're not like custom quality.
Yeah. But
they are very serviceable.
Yeah. I mean, the paint jobs don't, like, from the 93 toys for the Kenner toys look amazing as well. I'm not gonna lie on that one. They look spectacular.
Yeah, well, they don't look like they do in the movie, which is the biggest complaint.
Yeah.
I feel like the paint jobs they do have are good.
Yeah, even though, like, some, like you said, like, the models as well, they don't look similar to any of the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. For example, the Dilophosaurus, the T-Rex, and the Velociraptor, which you can, like, click its toes and then its head with Bob. That was really nice. Yeah.
Back then, before this toy line, those are my go-to Raptors for photography or to get custom. Those 1993 Raptors are just, if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Yeah.
That's why they released it so many times. It was a good design. And only until the modern engineering that the modern toys can bring have we gotten better Raptors with Mattel.
Yeah, we got better Raptors. But one of my problems with the Raptors is, like, they're like literally the same but different types of colors, And some of them, they don't have the I wanted to have the tiger skin, for example, from Jurassic The Lost World, and we don't have those. And yeah.
Oh no, go ahead.
And I wanted also to have the Jurassic Park 3 Raptors, like the male one with the proto feathers on its neck and the female with the white and black dots on her back, which we didn't get, unfortunately, but hopefully we will get them pretty soon.
Oh, we got the female, we just haven't gotten the male.
Excuse me?
Canceled. You didn't know we got the female?
No way.
Yeah, it comes with Alan Grant, and it's just like the basic Alan Grant, but he comes with the satchel and he comes with eggs, and it's the female raptor. It's white and black.
Oh yeah, I just googled it right now. Yeah, I saw it. Oh wow, that went under my radar, but it doesn't look very similar. But it's still pretty good. Still pretty good.
That's a problem with a lot of Mattel's paint job, is they're just getting the idea of the design down without the major details. Like, you'll get the overall color idea of the dinosaur without the nitty and gritty, just to make it easier to mass produce, which I'm fine with, because I get all mine customized. I could care less about the paint schemes. They're serviceable. Kids love them. I'm happy.
Yeah. Kids are happy, so we are happy.
Yeah, if kids are buying these in droves, that's good for us because that means the line will continue. So
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Like the next generation of Jurassic Park fans are continuing.
I know this fandom. I don't think will ever die because dinosaurs never appeal. Dinosaurs will never stop being cool.
I mean, who was the last person you heard of saying like dinosaurs aren't cool? I never heard about that, ever.
I pretend I don't even hear it. I just, as soon as those words are uttered, the person is just blocked from reality.
That person doesn't exist anymore.
You don't like dinosaurs? You what?
What? What is this?
It's
sin?
like that SpongeBob meme. You what?
Do you think that Mattel should own the Jurassic Park franchise, or should the Jurassic Park franchise go to another company?
I think Mattel should keep it. Absolutely, they're doing great work. But I don't think they should exclusively have it. I think NECA, or maybe even if we get super lucky and blessed, even Bandai or Monster Arts gets the license too. So they can have their high-end collectibles come in and then still have the basic line. So yes, Mattel should definitely keep the license from a basic toy line standpoint, but they shouldn't be the exclusive holders of it as much as they are.
I never thought about a Bandai or another higher company owning these Jurassic Park toys, in all honesty, because we had like Sideshow Collectibles, which from time to time they produce high quality figures, but I never thought about Bandai or anybody else like you mentioned, like NECA. Wow.
My problem with the Sideshow Collectibles is it's 1/6 scale, and that's a niche collecting scale because it's big, and most of all, they're expensive and they're way out of the price range of most Jurassic Park fans.
Yeah.
So, but NECA isn't. NECA can make a Raptor toy that's $30 with all the articulation, but now that's kind of not needed. Now that they're doing the whole 6-inch scale, I'm super happy with. But I wish they would do more impressive stuff.
Damn, you were cutting out. Can you repeat that again?
Okay, so while NECA dinosaurs would be cool, they would most likely be in their own scale. We're not going to get a posable 1/118 scale superposable Rexy from NECA because it would just be too much money.
Yeah, that'll be way
too much. At least in my opinion. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But there is some stuff they could do. You know, maybe a smaller scale Rex. But I think really Tamashii Nation should pick it up. And
I never heard about that one.
They're the ones that do the SH Monster Arts Godzilla line.
Oh, those ones. Yeah. Those look
they do
amazing.
A lot of anime figures too. But they're second to none in their detail and posability. I have yet to meet a better action figure line, or a better Godzilla figure line than SH Monster Arts, other than, X Plus, but they don't count because they're statues. Of course they're going to look better.
Dang. I never thought about those. Thank you for putting that into my thought, honestly.
I know it's such a missed opportunity, and it's not like there's not appeal on the Japanese market. Revoltech actually released back in the day a small scale posable T-Rex, and it was awesome. It was like accurate. It had all the articulation. The only problem was it was small. It was too small for most people's tastes, and so it quietly passed under the radar. And so the Jurassic Park, super articulated, super detailed line slowly faded out of possibility.
Because we had the Amber collection, and I thought that was like really amazing. Was that Mattel who did the Amber collection?
Yes.
Okay, so like those toys, to be honest, they look super detailed, and they are super articulate. I don't have one, unfortunately, but I'm planning to get one soon, and they look super articulate, and like movie wise they look very similar, and I was like pretty happy with the Amber collection.
I have the Raptor from the first movie. From the Amber collection. It's the only Amber collection figure I have because, again, I'm not a 6-inch collector, so I didn't really have an interest in that. But I can tell you, I was incredibly impressed by the Raptor. Not only is it posable as all can imagine, it's super posable, super detailed. The paint is not, NECA level quality, but it's better than normal Mattel.
Yeah.
And it stands. really well.
For
You
example-
don't have problem standing it.
For example, the Dilophosaurus from the Amber collection, I thought that
Ooh,
was
I'm excited
really
for that.
amazing.
I'm
really
excited for that.
Because if you remember the posability for the Velociraptor,
Yeah.
it was 10 out of 10, to be honest. It stands pretty
Yeah.
well. It's pretty articulate. You can make stop motion with it, which I saw some people on Instagram do it, and I thought that
For
was
sure.
very, very impressive. And seeing the
Yeah.
Dilophosaurus makes me even happier now, because most of the Dilophosaurus toys we got, they look okay, don't get me wrong, but we needed that Jurassic Park coloring on it, you know?
For sure. I mean, Dilophosaurus has been getting the short end of the stick really everywhere.
Yeah.
He's been cut out of movies. His action figures are lukewarm at best. I mean, Mattel's done some okay ones. Their purple Dilophosaurus is pretty cool,
Yeah,
but
it's
it's
cool.
not the right color.
Mhm.
So this one is special to me because I can use this as a fully grown Dilophosaurus with the regular scale, which was my plan from the get-go. So I'm so happy that Dilophosaurus is getting the love it deserves.
Yeah, finally, after like screaming and
I
shouting
know.
from 93 until now.
I know. Now
College
we just need that.
In the
Just
movie.
need that Explorer.
Bro, I was thinking about the vehicles we need. It's the Explorer and the engine helicopter, in all honesty. Like the Jeeps and the helicopter.
I know. If they're gonna do a vehicle, obviously it's gonna be the most iconic. So if they're gonna do another one, if they have common sense, they're gonna do the Ford Explorer because
Yes.
that'll sell. And then next, if Mattel really wants to prove they have the gonads, they should release a trailer playset.
Trailer playset?
Yeah, the Lost World twin trailers.
Yeah, oh, I agree on that
Mobile
one.
command center.
Oh,
Have it fold out, all the new details that you can put all your action. It has, it's made for the action figures. Has all cool kind of gimmicks, sound effects, whatever you want to put in it. Make it.
I know this sounds kind of corny, but it would be awesome if Mattel made the fences, to be honest. Like the Jurassic Park fences.
No, see, that's not corny at all because every toy line from Jurassic Park, every movie toy line has had a set that come with the fences and some kind of gate.
Okay.
Everyone, Jurassic Park came with the command compound. The Lost World came with the mobile command center. Jurassic Park 3 came with its own compound. The Lost World, Jurassic World came with its own, but Mattel doesn't. They are the only ones that don't have some kind of gate, fences, a base, whatever,
Maybe we should notify Colin Trevorrow because he listens to us on Twitter.
Does he now?
Yeah, because there was one Jurassic Park fan, he was saying, we want to see the Dilophosaurus in Jurassic World Dominion, and then I think he said something like, say no more.
Well,
So,
we
like,
can only hope.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just a coincidence, but Dilophosaurus has been cut before, so I wouldn't get too excited till we see him in the movie.
I would be so disappointed if in Jurassic World Dominion, we don't see the Dilophosaurus for the end of the trilogy.
And what I'm worried about is they're going to have him run past the screen or something like brief.
Oh,
And it's like, oh, look, there he is. You happy now?
Hopefully that won't happen. Do you remember?
Yeah, I want him to get a kill. I want him to get a kill again.
Do you
I want
remem-
to see him kill someone.
Do you remember like a month ago or two when Chris Brown announced like if you donate to charity this amount of money, you can participate in the next Jurassic World Dominion movie where you will get attacked by a dinosaur. Do you remember that donation or charity?
Vaguely. Very vaguely.
So hopefully if the people who donated are gonna participate in that movie, I hope they're gonna get attacked by a Dilophosaurus. Like, hopefully. I'm praying.
Bro, I would have if you could. It would be so cool if like there was tiers of donations that were like you could get killed by a specific dinosaur if you donated a certain amount of money.
Oh.
Like if you want the premium treatment, you donate this amount of money, you get to get killed by T-Rex. Or if you donate this amount of money, you get to get. So we could have like a bloodbath of a movie, and then the charity benefits it. Kind of an unrealistic idea, but it's fun.
Yeah, it would be better.
It kind of turned it into a Doom movie more than a Jurassic Park
Yeah.
movie.
More like an action movie instead of like a mysterious adventure movie.
But
Sci-fi.
that's what it's gonna be because it's set I have to be honest, I don't like the idea of them on the mainland. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
I don't like it because they said they're gonna make another trilogy, and I'm not really happy about that. I think like I should have stopped Here and Now, Jurassic World Dominion. That's it.
I know. No, if they're gonna continue it, take it back to the island.
I know.
This is turning into Dinotopia. This isn't the mysterious island that everyone's afraid of, and it has dinosaurs on. Know that. I mean, there's so much appeal behind that. There's so much adventure behind that. And now they're in the city, and it's like Pokemon Go and dinosaurs. It's not fun anymore.
Oh, jeez. But hopefully in Jurassic World 3, the Mattel will have the outline as well. That's rooting.
Really the main thing I'm excited for Dominion is its toy line. I don't have high hopes for the movie. It's that toy line I'm looking at.
I have high hopes for everything, in all honesty. The movie, the toys, the merchandise, and everything else.
They're bringing back Biosyn. You can't be on Jurassic Park Twitter for 2 seconds without seeing that.
Dodson!
We had Dodson here, and everybody cares this time.
Oh, finally, everybody cares. Oh, jeez.
I know.
Oh, well, do you want to stop here?
Sure.
All right, so if you want to plug anything in.
I just have my YouTube, Toy Adventures. Big toy movies, do toy reviews. That's really the only thing I have to plug.
All right, so I will link everything, his Instagram and his YouTube video down in the comments down below. And thank you for everybody who listened to us until here for listening to us. So take care. Bye-bye.
All right, see ya.
See ya.